Hello, my name is Courtney Gaddy. Thank you very much for taking the time to view this presentation. I'm very excited to tell you today about Gardner's multiple intelligences and how that convenes together well with a constructivist platform and utilizing Google Classroom as a technology outlet for engaging students in multiple ways. We'll begin really quickly with an overview of Gardner's multiple intelligences. The theory of multiple intelligences was first introduced by Howard Gardner. According to Robler and Hughes, 2019, Gardner attempted to explain how different types of intelligence play into learning. Professionals generally regard 8 independent types of intelligence categories that summarize how people learn, and we will discuss each of those categories today. The why to multiple intelligences. Blending the concept of using multiple intelligences and technology follows a natural and effective path when trying to reach each student that incorporates 21st century skills that teachers are required to teach. McCoog 2007 argued that to compete in the world marketplace today, students must acquire 21st century skills such as global awareness and social responsibility while in high school. Utilizing this technology to reach each student allows the teacher to accomplish not only the differentiated instruction regarding how students best learn, but also allows the 21st century skills to be incorporated into the lesson. Digging a little bit deeper into multiple intelligences, we can look at Robler and Hughes, who indicated that regardless of the theory or foundation, students should be active, not passive learners. Attending to student-specific learning intelligences creates the opportunity for an active learner who is motivated and interested in learning. This graphic here provided by Crook 2019 at the website below just gives a good general overview of what the multiple intelligences look like and the 8 different categories that professionals generally refer to regarding multiple intelligences. When we think of constructivist-based instruction and how that ties into Gardner's multiple intelligence theory, there are a few key ideas about what constructivist-based instruction looks like that allows us to make the connection between the two. Typically, you will see group collaboration, reflective thinking, analysis and exploration, creativity and construction of different ideas and learning outcomes, and utilizing problem-solving skills and metacognition skills. So how can we integrate technology into each of these different areas? Integrating technology while using Gardner's multiple intelligences theory can be challenging. According to Robler and Hughes 2019, the following guidelines will allow for an ideal learning environment. Using video scenarios to offer support for student problem solving, concept mapping tools to visualize and manipulate ideas, blogging for self-reflection, virtual field trips and other virtual reality technologies to help students analyze and explore, communication tools which allow students to connect, collaborate, and problem solve with their peers and other professionals within the field of study. Digital learning platforms ultimately allow students to share their work, and it facilitates the expressions of learning. So you're probably wondering what this would look like within an actual lesson in a classroom. The next few slides here indicate what kind of technology platform we could use in order to integrate this. Google Classroom is a platform that provides the perfect way to integrate differentiated instruction based on each student's intelligence type and allows them to provide different types of evidence of learning by uploading and sharing their work across a digital classroom. Students can complete varied types of activities and assessments and share them with their peers while working collaboratively or independently. Flexibility is key within this platform. Hiroshima 2017 indicated that online learning platforms represent a constructivist framework in that they can be utilized by the teacher or the student to create and present content which supports their learning through discussion, collaboration, and projects. Reeser and Dempsey 2018 described assessment through collaboration through constructivist practices involving authentic practices observed during learning. The following slides present a lesson plan example that utilizes technology and Gardner's multiple intelligence theory. To reach students in a 5th grade classroom whose learning target was, I will summarize the text so I can understand the main idea and 3 supporting details. Gardner's multiple intelligence technology-based lesson plan. The essential questions answered in this lesson plan are, how do I find the main ideas of a text? What are the supporting details? And how do those details relate back to the main idea? Academic expectations for students were that they would utilize Google Classroom and their preferred intelligence to determine the main idea and supporting details of the text. Necessary tools and resources that were required would include computers, web cameras, microphones, Google Classroom access. The instructional strategies that were used included modeling, cooperative practice, as well as a you-do assessment within group settings. All of the students were grouped into 3 different categories. Each category included different multiple intelligences. Group 1 was to create an infomercial that sells how easy finding the main idea and supporting details of a text is. They would record their infomercial and add it to the Google Classroom discussion board for Unit 2, Lesson 4 of the class. Within this section of the lesson, you can see that each group has members with different multiple intelligences, and those members have tasks based off of their preferred intelligence. Group 2 was to create a photo collage from Google Images that shows the main idea and supporting details of the text that was read. Then they had to provide written captions for each of the photos so the classmates could determine how the photos best describe the main idea and supporting details of the text. They had to use screencasts in order to present their collage, and they had to use the pictures and captions in their presentation. Again, 3 different group members with 3 different strengths are contributing to this project. The final group had 2 contributors. They were to create a digital poster through Google Slides that described the steps that a person should take to find the main idea and supporting details of the text. They were going to share their poster file, but also record a group presentation using the steps that their poster included. At the conclusion of the lesson, the students had to observe and reply to 2 other groups' posts on the classroom discussion board. This allowed students to connect with each other and understand the different ways that people learn. Important resources for integrating this type of technology would include reliable internet access, computers, digital software programs that would allow students to be creative and engaging, a student and parent technology use agreement, technology support for any difficulties that arise, and consistent training that is renewed as updates and changes occur with the technology that is being used. The type of training that would be important to accomplish a successful implementation of Google Classroom would be professional development regarding Gardner's multiple intelligences, best practices regarding technology use in the classroom, Google Classroom training, technology tools to differentiate instruction for all intelligences. So how does one go about integrating technology in this way? According to Robler and Hughes 2019, a plan to integrate technology into pedagogy is important for the success of the program change. Prior to any school implementing this type of program, it would be important to consider the following issues. Phase 1, analyze problems within practice, technological resources, or the possibility of those resources that are available to the schools and family in the community. Phase 2, determine the learning objectives and assessment types, review and implement relevant integration strategies, and prepare the learning environment. And Phase 3, analyze the lesson results, make appropriate revisions, and share the findings with other peer teachers. According to Lewin et al. 2018, the process in Phase 3 includes learning design. This is a formal procedure for planning technology-enhanced learning through collaboration and review of teacher peers, then sharing and reusing those learning activities for future lessons. The following is a list of references that were used in this presentation. Thank you very much for watching.